We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
The program presented are submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody.
Oh, welcome to the Daily Buzz.
Okay, well, I'm your host, Trace Simbera.
And I'm your host, Taylor Samuel.
Good afternoon. How is everybody doing today? Welcome to the Daily Buzz Radio Show. You can find us on the dailybuzzradio.com or radiotheboss.com.
Yes.
We have a full show today, Taylor. And we got some cool guests in the house. I'm really excited. They coming out on behalf of my son's event. Friends that I've met just over the weekend for the first time, but have been talking to them for at least 3 or 4 months. I feel like it. But you know what? I'm glad that they're here. We also have a chiropractor in the studio as well, talking about different things that he does. So we're looking like we're going to have a full 1 hour show today, I think, right?
Yes, definitely.
We're going to talk about some local news, too. And talking about that, I think you have some things that you need to share with us, right, that happened over the weekend for, like, St. Patrick's weekend and stuff?
Yes.
There was a lot of crazy stuff.
A lot of drinking and driving. A lot of racing.
Yes.
Fatalities.
A lot of crazy stuff was going on, as a matter of fact. We happened to find a posting on one of the local news channels over the weekend where there was 18 fatalities due to the street racing that was going on with the Texas 2K19.
Well, also traffic violations.
So you know, St. Patrick's Day, it's really big. A lot of people do drinking and driving. They go to bars and clubs and are doing drinking and things of that nature. But unresponsibly, and they think that they can get behind a wheel and drive, things like that. And come to find out, there was 281 DWI arrests over the weekend from the period of Thursday to Sunday. Yeah,
I feel like that's a record.
Yeah, I think that was a record. It broke something pretty big.
Over the weekend.
And then we had
crazy. Just in the Houston
all the street
areas.
racing people driving over 100 miles an hour. There was a couple of deaths from that as well. So people, if y'all are watching and listening, y'all just be careful out there. You know,
be safe with your cars because they're dangerous.
If it's not legal, then don't do it. You know, you got to think about other people that are driving around. You got to think about people with families, and take that into consideration because you know we all in all want everybody to be safe, especially driving on the roads late at night. You know, you just don't know. Freak accidents happen all the time.
Until people get hurt.
Exactly. But other than the local news, I mean, we have something really big going on here in the Houston area, or actually, I guess I should say the Deer Park area, right?
Yes.
It's been going on since Saturday. These chemical plant fire that Intercontinental Terminals Company over in Deer Park near 225 Southeast Houston area. You know, it's been really big. A lot of people have been going live. All the news channels, they've been talking about it. So I thought that we should touch base on it, basically because, you know, we're here in the Woodlands area and we're, you know, the northern region of Houston, but it is something that's really big that's happening because it's affecting a lot of the people's lives over there.
Animals, people, everybody.
You have, I mean, so first on Saturday, there was one tanker that caught fire. And then from Saturday to Monday, it went from 1 to 6. Yeah, exactly. And then overnight last night, it seems like there was pressure that was lost in the water system that the firefighters were battling the fire with. And so now there's a total of 8, and they're still constantly burning. And they were talking about, they went live here this morning. I was paying attention to some of the news, and they were saying that, you know, yesterday that the fires were supposed to continue for another 2 days, but another 2 tankers have caught fire now. So how long is this fire going to go?
They're already evacuating people in certain areas.
Exactly. They have already, I think they canceled schools in Pasadena ISD and Deer Park ISD as well. So whoever's over there and lives in that area, or if you're traveling in that area, just be very careful.
Be safe.
I don't know personally the names of the chemicals that are in the air, but I've read on some of the things, and
gasoline.
It isn't safe. So y'all just be careful out there. But yeah, so now that we've covered that, I mean, I want to talk really quick about my friend Jerry Schrober over at the River Poker Club. He has a new poker company that he's opened off of I-45 in Cypresswood. Really cool dude. They have the weekly tournaments, the weekly poker tournaments.
So if you want to make some money, or if you want to learn,
yeah, if you want to learn,
teach you there too.
Yes, they do teach you. I think they have about 10 or 12 different poker tables. They have memberships where you can go in and pay like a monthly membership.
I'm gonna have to go play poker this week.
Play poker. Well, yeah, after my son's event though. But yeah, they do that. They have weekly tournaments. They start at 6:30 Monday through Friday, and then on Saturday and Sunday, I think they have these cash tournaments. They start at 3:30. So if you're in the Spring area, across the street from Spring High School, next to Texas Hair Team there off of Cypresswood, be sure to stop in there and let them know that we sent y'all out.
You can go make some money, and you can go buy you a house from.
Oh yeah, the patio team, right? Yeah, we got what is it? Mario and Patio, my friends over there at the One Group realtor team. They have something special going on over there.
Husband and wife team.
So they buy and sell houses. They've been married for a long time, got a beautiful family, bilingual, speak both English and Spanish. So if you're in the market looking for a house, either buy or sell in the Spring Woodlands area, lease. and I actually think that they sell and buy homes all over the Houston area as well.
Yeah, well, you can also lease them though too.
Yeah.
So people don't realize that like you could do that with realtors.
Yeah, and they'll get you in a house today. You call them today, maybe tomorrow they'll get you in a house. But definitely want to reach out to them. You can contact them through their website, the TorresTeamRealtors.com, or you can go on to Facebook and reach out to them, the Torres Team, Patty and Mario, and just let them know that we sent you out. But other than that, I mean, I think we're good on the news and our friends that we've talked about.
So let's talk about some happy stuff like music.
Yeah, right. So we got music.
We need some music in our lives.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about this George Strait concert that happened the other day.
So he closed the rodeo.
Okay.
It was his 30th time at the rodeo.
Oh, wow, 30th time.
Playing at the rodeo.
No wonder why they call him King George.
Right? And he actually had probably over 80,000 people. It was filled.
Yeah. So I think
breaking a record.
Yeah,
topped Cardi B.
They had Cardi B that broke a record, but then they had Tigres del Norte, which is like a Mexican band, right? And he came in and just shut it down. I think they had, I don't know how many floor seats. My brother, he attended the concert with his girlfriend, and he was actually like, I guess, arm's distance away from George Strait whenever he walked by. That's how close he was.
Right.
It's
been around for a
big
long
ups to that.
time.
Yeah, he's been around. He's been killing it. I mean, he's a heartthrob for all the older ladies that like country music.
Yeah.
But we have some other cool stuff going on, right?
We do. So this weekend, you can go down to Southern Star Brewery. You'll get to see Hold on Hollywood with Awaken the Giant play. We actually have a giveaway going on if you like or share this post from today's show, or if you call in. Then you can, get a chance to win the wristbands. They're giving out 6 VIP wristbands, so you can get a lot of beer, a lot of free beer.
Yeah, I think it's a brewery band. So, like, if you have one of the bands, if you can call us up here to the radio station, message us on Facebook, comment, share. That wristband will allow you to be able to drink there at the brewery for the whole day.
Southern Star Brewery in Conroe, Texas, with Awaken the Giant and Hold on Hollywood.
Yes. So I think that about wraps it up for now, right? Oh, you know what?
We do have the
we do. Yeah. So we have one more last thing. Our friend Drago Sapu over at Glade Arts Foundation, they're having a Frank Sinatra or a salute to Frank Sinatra this week, and they'll have a lot of jazz musicians over there.
14 in one band.
Yeah, 14 musicians and a full band. So if you are in the Woodlands area, be sure to stop on by over there. Let them know we sent you out. But other than that, I think that's about it.
Yeah, so let's get on to some businesses.
Right. So we have my friend Sean Sanchez and his sister, right? Sister Veronica. I forget how to pronounce your name. Can you say it for me?
Veronica Catacoli.
Oh, Catacoli. Okay, Veronica Catacoli. All right. Well, thank y'all for coming. Now tell us a little bit about Tacos and Low Places and how it all came about.
I was wanting to get a food truck, and it kind of landed in my lap, and we just started rolling with it.
Yeah.
With the different foods that we can make and trying to make people happy and get them to come back.
Now, where are y'all located? Because for a long time, I'd see the Tacos and Low Places logo, and I'd see you here and there. Where's y'all's actual location where y'all serve y'all's food at?
We're out front of the Growers Outlet on 11173 in Willis, Texas on Highway 75.
Okay, cool. So, y'all, what are y'all across the street from like the tire shop, right? There's like a tire shop,
Yes,
caddy
sir.
corner or something
Yes,
right
sir.
there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool, man. Now, how did the idea? I know you said that you've always wanted to do like you have your own restaurant, right?
Yes, sir.
And I think your mother also mentioned earlier before we went on air that you were in chef school.
Yes, sir.
And so,
Cheetos.
I mean, how did you decide? You know what? I'm gonna do the fajita tacos. I'm gonna do the tacos, the Garth, the Texas rattlesnake nachos. How did all the ideas come about? Do y'all just kind of throw
it
some names
together.
in the hat and pick out some names? Or?
Kind of, we just sit around like the whole family. I got my cousins all the time. We're hanging out and just something that, catches the eye, something that you listen to and you don't know, oh man, it sounds pretty good. It sounds amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
I wanted to do tacos, but I wanted to do something different from your normal taco trucks.
Different names.
Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
start with the name and then create the taco, or do you create the taco and then
Nah,
go
I
with
create
the
the
name?
taco, then go with
You're
the
like,
name.
all right, this is the name
Yes,
it
ma'am.
deserves.
That one I tried on Friday. So I happened to go out Friday, and I got to share this story because
To Southern Star Brewery.
yeah, my wife, she kind of pissed me off about it. But it was like 8:30, 9:30 at night, and I was scrolling through Facebook and saw Tacos and Low Places had this awesome looking taco. I was like, man, it looks really good. I showed it to her. She's like, get up, get dressed. We're going to go get some. I'm like, it's 9:30 at night. I'm in bed already. Like, can you please not do this?
Shouldn't show her those good tacos.
Yeah, and she was like, you know what? Okay, well, look, if you're not going to get up, then we're not doing anything tomorrow. We're not going anywhere. We're going to stay home. So
You're like, nope.
she tried to lock me in the house because of it. And so I messaged Sean. I told him, hey, man, look, I'm going to come on out. So I'll be there in a little bit. Get there and happen to buy their burrito, which has like fajita meat, nacho cheese, and a tortilla with the hot Cheetos. And instead of
so
naming it the burrito, you should have called it the knockout because, man, it knocked me out, right? I ate one, and
is
I was
that it right
I
there?
was dead asleep, dude. Like after I ate it, I was like, okay, I'm going to sleep now. But definitely want to let everyone know that Tacos and Low Places and their establishment that they have, they're all over the Montgomery County area. They actually have a lot of events coming up. On Friday I was at Southern Star Brewery and hung out with them for a couple of minutes. They were kind of busy with other clients and customers, so I wasn't able to talk to them much, but I wanted to definitely bring them out and get the word out about y'all's company because they are going to be a part of my son Orion's event this weekend for his cerebral palsy awareness ride out in Houston at the Raven Tower. So thank you again for being a part of that, man. I really appreciate it, and thank you to your sister and your cousin and your mom because it that hits home for me because of my son, right?
Yeah.
I just want to personally thank y'all for that. But other than that, I mean, the events that y'all have coming up, man, tell us about where all these cool places that y'all hang out at, or where you've been in the past and where you're going.
We've this weekend we're going to Ravens Tower. We'll be in Houston. This will be our longest venture out from Montgomery County, I guess you could say.
Putting miles on those wheels.
Yes, sir. We're going to be at Southern Star next Friday on March the 29th. And then we'll be out there March 30th as well at Southern Star. So we're going to do the car show that they got out there. So y'all come catch us out there. It's going to get live.
Yeah.
We got Blue Epiphany Vineyards on April 12th. We're good friends of ours as well out there. And
Blue Epiphany. Okay, cool.
yes, sir. They do wine and everything out there. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, that's in Conroe
Wine and
as well.
tacos.
There
Oh,
you
yeah.
go.
It's always fun
I
out
didn't think it
there.
was a thing, but it sounds like it'd be a good thing.
yeah.
Anything
right?
with tacos,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
It
Kind
goes
of
good
like,
with
but
it.
so spicy ones kind of need a little bit of wine to like.
Yes, ma'am.
And it being Tuesday, how coincidental. It's Taco Tuesday, right?
That's right.
Right?
That's
They
right.
actually brought us some tacos in, too, so I can't wait for
And I
lunchtime.
tried to get him to let me eat them during the show.
Yeah, I mean, you're full. You're free to get them if you
Just
want
want
to.
'em.
When we come back from the break, you can open up with a taco or something. But no, I want to go over some more stuff with y'all, but we got to take a quick commercial break. So whenever we come back, we'll have some more information about
See
the
you guys
tacos in low
soon.
places.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio, Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll, all in one station, mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas, 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Looking to buy or sell a home in the Springer Woodlands area? Well, look no further. The Patty and Mario Torres Team Realtors is the way to go. This great couple is the best team in town. If you need someone who knows the housing market and can get you the best deal, they have a unique sales system that can get you in a home today.
They can be contacted by phone at 832-969-8254 or 832-401-2959. Visit them online at www.pattyandmario.com. Remember, ask for patio.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Hey, have you heard? First Street Tattoo and Art Studio is now open at their new business location at 19333 Highway 59 North, Suite 105 in Humble, Texas. This 8,346 square foot building is one of the largest of its kind, with 3 floors full of tattoo artists, an art studio with classes for people with creative talent who are wanting to express themselves by changing perspectives in the art tattoo industry. This location is family oriented and caters to all ages from adults to children. If you need some new ink or new perspective on art, stop by at First Street Tattoo and Art Studio Monday through Thursday from 12 to close. On the weekend from 12 to 1 a.m.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
This is E.L. Crane of Real Estate U here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on 91.1 FM The Boss. Remember, that's Real Estate U. Insightful, informative, and a little humor tossed in. Real Estate U, listening live, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. each and every Saturday at 91.1 The Boss.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We are KNLY 91.1 FM, a multimedia station where you can completely interact with our live shows. There is no excuse because you can watch or hear us, love, like us, and share our live feeds. We are where you are. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at KNLY 91.1 FM. RadioTheBoss.com.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Daily Buzz Radio Show.
I love Taylor, man. I can't get enough of this girl, right? But anyway, during our break, me and Taylor were talking. We were like, you know what? We got all these cool names of all these tacos that they make, right? That Sean and everybody makes there at their location. Like, for instance, the Watt Taco. What does the Watt Taco consist of?
We have our jalapeno boudin, and we mix it with any meat of your choice that we have on the menu, and on a flour or corn tortilla with cilantro and onion. And
that's the JJ Watt Taco.
Yes,
so
sir.
that was probably going to knock you out, too. So I see here you have the artery clogger. What's in that?
Yeah, that sounds
like a heart attack waiting to happen.
Yeah, it's pretty much. We got our burrito tortilla. We put nacho cheese on that. Then we put mozzarella cheese.
Oh, my God.
And then we put ranch. And then chicken bacon ranch on top of that. So, and then you can add hot Cheetos as well. So it makes it even crazy.
Good.
I'm like, okay, so, and then your 930 or 936 nachos, what does that consist of?
That's everything on the menu, all the meats on the menu, and bell pepper and onion.
Wow.
Willis is diverse with people, so we got to bring a nacho or something out for the Willis.
A little bit of everything, yes, right? Man, and
that
then,
sounds awesome.
And then you have the burrito. And tell us about the rattlesnake, the Texas rattlesnake nachos. How you came up with that name?
It's just regular nachos. Instead of using the nacho chips, we put in the hot Cheetos and any kind of meat on there with the nacho cheese. And just so happens we released it on March 16th, 316, which Austin 316. So Stone Cold Steve Austin, glass shattered, it's on.
Yeah. That's cool, man. I like that. I love that. I really do.
The Garth?
Yeah, the Garth. Well, the name of the company is Tacos in Low Places, but he has a taco called the Garth, right? So what do you have in this one here?
On that one, we just take 2 of our corn tortillas, put mozzarella cheese on both of those, and stack them up on top of each other, and with your choice of meat, cilantro and onions. Since we named the truck after him, we might as well name a taco after him.
Yeah, that's cool, man. You got to have friends in low places, of course.
That's right.
Tacos in low places.
No, so this Tacos in Low Places name, I'm guessing you're a big country listener, right?
Yes, sir.
So out of all the country songs that you pick tacos in low places. Well, for friends in low places. So I'm guessing you're probably hanging out with your friends.
That's right.
And like we're gonna make a taco truck.
The song came on, you're like, that's it.
Had a couple cold beers.
We had about 5 names that we were going over, but like we had to pick something that the people were gonna like, something that rolls off the tongue, you know.
Yeah.
And everybody loves that song, no matter what kind of person it is. They know that song. So
yeah, exactly.
As soon as you see that, you read it on a taco truck. It's like, oh, okay, that's what's up,
like
you know.
So from here going forward, man, where do you see tacos in low places going? Are you gonna get another truck? Are you gonna have like an actual brick and mortar?
I'd like to get another truck. I'd like to leave that the trailer where I have it, and then take a smaller one that I can just drive around and stuff. Because this one's
you have a big
crazy.
Trailer.
Oh yeah.
How big is your trailer?
It's about 30 foot.
30 foot.
Then with my truck on there, it's crazy.
Wow, man!
It's a monster.
What do you pull it with, the monster truck?
Nah, my F-250.
Okay, F-250. That's cool, man.
Pretty up there.
Yeah, see, there we go, right there. Look at that picture. See, right in front of Growers Outlet in Willis.
Oh yeah.
So
do you have a lot of the
huge trailer?
Do you have a lot of the local constables come by? And
yes,
hang
sir.
out?
They love the food.
That's awesome.
They love that chicken bacon ranch taco. It's something different.
Whenever you're doing it.
I try. If we're too busy, I can't have it on too much. So.
Yeah.
But we try to play music and.
That's cool. That'll work, man. I actually, like I said, I'm from Willis. I'm not too far from where y'all are located. And for a long time, I worked, before I started here at the radio station, I worked over in Conroe. So in order for, I got to drive down 75, and I'd see you all the time. Early in the morning, the truck's there. I'm like, man, I'm going to stop one day. I'm going to stop one day, and never stop. But I always had it in the back of my mind. You know what? There's a local taco truck. We don't have taco trucks in Willis other than tacos in low places. And so eventually, whenever I came about the idea of having Orion's cerebral palsy ride, I was like, he's from Willis. I'm from Willis. We're going into Houston, baby. We're going to take over, right?
That's right.
So I really look forward to having you there. I think there's going to be a lot of great things that, happen for your company, for your future, man. Especially working, I think you had mentioned something about Lone Star Community College.
Yes, sir.
Working with alongside of them, with us, whatever we can help you with here. I'd love to help y'all out. Whenever y'all have another event, be sure to, let me know, give me a shout out or give me a holler, and that way we can tell people about it, And with more events here locally, we have, in the Woodlands area, we have, like I was mentioning earlier, we had the St. Patrick's Parade this past weekend. But there's things always going on all over the place. And I know you said that your schedule is getting booked, but to have it booked out 2, 3 months, 4 months in advance, man, that's a great thing because it's a promise. Like, man, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And so that's what we're here for. We're here to bring the community together to help people, to get the word out about your local business, what it is that you're doing, places that you're gonna be at. And just coming together and helping each other. That's what we're here for.
Growing together.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, our radio station, we've been live on air for 4.5 months. You've been around for 6 months, and to see something grow from nothing into something spectacular and big, and to continuously grow and get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, because I was selling out of my truck, going up to companies, just selling out of coolers to tacos.
That's how it started.
Truck?
Yeah.
Wow, man, that's how it started, huh?
And you already booked out.
I was making the tacos at the house and putting them in the coolers and taking off to companies' breakfast, and then come back cooking lunch and taking them for lunch. And
do you have any breakfast tacos in the future coming?
We were doing it, but we kind of stopped after the generators and all that. So now we got lights, so we might open up a little bit earlier.
So the places where you used to deliver at, where were those at? Just locally in the Woodlands area?
Around Conroe, we were doing the probation offices over there.
Oh, okay.
And over there by the police, and we're doing other companies around there. My brother-in-law's company, where he's at, what is that one called? PCI. Okay. We did that.
So y'all are big, like y'all support veterans too. So
everything. Yes,
all
sir.
About the police department helping out.
Do the firefighter, police, medical mercy. We doing the discounts whenever they like their month in January. We try to help out when we can.
Okay, awesome, man. Well, you know what? I appreciate y'all coming out again.
Thank y'all.
We're actually going to take a short commercial break, and after this commercial, we will have Dr. Tabor Smith in with Pure Life Chiropractic.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Looking to buy or sell a home in the Spring or Woodlands area? Well, look no further. The Patty and Mario Torres Team Realtors is the way to go. This great couple is the best team in town. If you need someone who knows the housing market and can get you the best deal, they have a unique sales system that can get you in a home today.
They can be contacted by phone at 832-969-8254 or 832-401-2959. Visit them online at www.pattyandmario.com. Remember, ask for patio.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Hey, have you heard? First Street Tattoo and Art Studio is now open at their new business location at 19333 Highway 59 North, Suite 105 in Humble, Texas. This 8,346 square foot building is one of the largest of its kind with 3 floors full of tattoo artists, an art studio with classes for people with creative talent who are wanting to express themselves by changing perspectives in the art tattoo industry. This location is family oriented and caters to all ages from adults to children. If you need some new ink or new perspective on art, stop by at First Street Tattoo and Art Studio Monday through Thursday from 12 to close. On the weekend from 12 to 1 a.m.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
This is E.L. Crane of Real Estate U here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on 91.1 FM The Boss. Remember, that's Real Estate U. Insightful, informative, and a little humor tossed in. Real Estate U, listening live, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. each and every Saturday at 91.1 The Boss.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We are KNLY 91.1 FM, a multimedia station where you can completely interact with our live shows. There is no excuse because you can watch or hear us, love, like us, and share our live feeds. We are where you are. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at KNLY 91.1 FM. RadioTheBoss.com.
Welcome to the Daily Buzz radio show.
Welcome back, everybody.
Taylor and Trey.
How y'all doing? I hope y'all are still with us, right? Because we got somebody cool in the studio now. Mr. Dr. Tabor Smith. Welcome.
Yes. Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, sure. Anytime, man.
This is my first time on a radio show. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
See,
okay.
there's first time for everything.
Yes. So I'm excited. I'm pumped up.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about Pure Life Chiropractic and where you're located.
Sure.
I know you're a chiropractor, but what different services do you offer to the clients or the customers that you have come in?
So
patients, I should say, right?
Patients, right? So my wife and I are both chiropractors. I've been a chiropractor for about 11 years now.
Okay, cool.
And our office is what I would call, because chiropractic from office to office can be a little bit different, and what I describe my office as is both corrective care. We do spinal corrective care, and we also do family wellness.
And I personally know this. He's actually corrected my scoliosis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we do work with scoliosis cases. A lot of times they can't be 100% corrected, but we work to get them as strong and as corrected as possible. And then also with the wellness aspect, help them to maintain that. We always say there are 3 areas of a healthy spine: alignment, range of motion, and strength. And so once we correct those areas as much as possible, we want you to learn how to do things at home, how to take care of your spine and nervous system at home. We really don't learn that in our society, and I think that's one thing we're really lacking in our healthcare system.
Okay.
If you look at dentists, we learn to take care of our teeth. We learn that you're
at a
supposed
very
to
young age
brush, floss. We take our kids to a dentist,
Exactly.
Which is why I went through the ICPA, the International Chiropractic Pediatric Association, and went to all their training and learned how to take care of kiddos. We have a lot of family members.
Okay.
All
He's
ages.
he works on my son sometimes.
Oh,
My
really?
son,
So you do young children as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, dogs.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh,
Well,
dog.
Yeah. I try not to make a habit of that, but yes.
But hey, that's something that's different
Whoa.
about you, though.
Yes.
Like his Great Danes, dogs like that, they have a lot of spinal issues.
Oh, okay.
I have a crazy story about a dog.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's hear it.
I wouldn't have believed it if it didn't happen, like in my office.
Wow.
So I had a patient who was what I call a VIP. Like she was just on wellness care. She would come in periodically just to get her spine checked and adjusted. And she came in one day holding this dog. The dog couldn't really move much. It had a diaper on. It had lost all bowel movement
Oh,
control.
wow. Oh, that's so sad.
And they had came from the vet, and the vet said we could either put it down or, you could take it home and just be with it as it goes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she said that, she knows she feels better when she gets an adjustment, and she just wanted to kind of comfort the dog as it passed. And so I said, well, I'll try. I'll do whatever I can. Dogs have spines too, right?
Yeah.
So I checked it out. We gently adjust it. And the next day she comes back in holding this dog again. And I said, what's going on? She goes, whatever you did yesterday, do it again. And I was like, okay. So
what exactly did you do?
So I felt the dog's spine, see if there was misalignment. So by the way, the dog's back legs were completely paralyzed, couldn't move back legs at all.
Oh my goodness.
And so I said, all right, fine. Love the patient, love all my patients, but she's just like a family member to me. So I said, we'll do whatever we can to help.
Okay.
Adjusted the dog. She brings this dog back every day, and she said it started eating, started drinking, got movement back in its back legs. Eventually got all bowel control back.
Wow.
And she actually moved
she
recently.
was going to put this dog down.
They were going to put it down.
Wow.
And that's what people don't realize
All
is
through
how
back
much
alignment or
chiropractic can
spinal
help.
alignment?
Chiropractic adjustments,
Whoa.
and they actually moved to Lubbock not too long ago. Took the dog with them, and the dog is just it's a
Happy
little
and healthy.
corgi, and I guess corgis have a lot of spine issues. I think being long, and have
Wow,
issues
that's
there.
awesome.
But I'm
man.
telling you, man, I've adjusted other dogs, and that didn't happen every time.
Yes.
But it was a super
That's
cool
that's a
story.
really good story.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. That you were able to do that for that dog. I mean,
Yeah.
Pets are almost like family members, right? You
Yeah,
need
and
to
like
take
people
care
would
of
just
them,
put them down. Like, why not try chiropractic?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I never heard of that.
Yeah.
That's the first time I heard of that.
Pretty crazy. So we have other great stories that happen even to human beings in our office.
Yeah, like I used to could never
Um,
sleep, and
yeah.
then went in with them, and I was able to sleep throughout the nights. No
Now
more
you
back pain.
was this before or after you had your car accident?
I started before my first car accident,
Right.
and then I ended up having a car accident, and he corrected my scoliosis and everything.
Okay.
It was
So,
really bad.
I always tell people there's really two reasons to utilize chiropractic. And I think chiropractic, again, is the most underutilized health
It really
service
is.
in the United States, in the world, really. But I think there's two main reasons that people use chiropractic. Number one is maybe an injury, a pain, ache, back pain, neck pain, headache. Those type of ailments chiropractic's great with. And a lot of times we wait until we get into that predicament before we go to a
Rather than
chiropractor.
actually keep wellness on
Right,
it and
which is
correct it
another
all
way
the
I
time.
think we should utilize it more, which is wellness. And we do with that with dentistry, another dental analogy. But I took my kids to the dentist as soon as they got teeth in their mouth, not
Yeah.
because I thought they had a cavity, not because I thought they had an
just
issue or
an
problem.
upkeep.
I just want them to have great oral health,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And so when it comes to the health of the spine, I want them to have a great spinal health as well. And
course.
so that's why I check them, make sure that their spine stays in a good alignment.
And they actually don't get sick often.
Oh, I feel like we've had a lot stronger immune system, stronger health, getting less sick, utilizing less medications because we utilize chiropractic with our kiddos.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people don't realize how connected the spinal cord is with the rest of the system
All
in
your
the body,
nerves.
all the nerves.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my father, about 2 years ago, he had a really bad dirt bike accident over at Three Palms and went over the handlebars and couldn't walk. And he started going to a chiropractor. They, did a test on him with all the different colors and the spinal cord and everything. And before you know it, he started learning, and he started educating me like, dude, you just don't have to go to a chiropractor when you're hurt.
Yeah.
You can go to one at any
helps
time.
with sleeping, digestive system.
It helps with the sinuses. It helps with everything.
It
I'm like,
helps
wow.
us so much, and chiropractors will tell you, like, we don't treat, I don't treat paralyzed dogs, right?
Yes.
But we correct and improve the health of the spine, and the body has an innate intelligence inside of it that heals, right?
Yes.
And so if that spine and nervous system is functioning better, the body's functioning better, you're healing better. Taylor, you talked about sleeping. A lot of people don't realize you do about 70% of your healing when you sleep. Your body releases growth hormones, cells divide faster. And so when a patient comes in and says, I don't know what you did, doc, but I'm sleeping better, I know that person is also healing better. And
Okay.
no matter what they have, they're going to be better off if their spine's in a good good alignment, if it's strong, if it's healthy, if it's moving properly.
And see, people take chiropractic too lightly because they're like, oh, well, they're not really doctors because they can't prescribe medicine, but that's not true. They're doing it in a natural way.
Sure, absolutely.
Which is healthier for you.
In fact, we're working right now on a chiropractic documentary, and we've been interviewing a lot of really, really amazing testimonials, people who had just life-changing events with chiropractic. I think we've interviewed 5, 6 people so far, from a mom whose 2-year-old had seizures and torticollis, to a 74-year-old woman who couldn't hardly walk before she started getting chiropractic care. But the one thing that all 5 of these cases had in common is every single one of them told me, I wish I would have heard about chiropractic sooner.
Yes.
And that's why I try to do things like this. We do workshops out in our community. We try to be at events. You know, I appreciate you letting me be on the radio show, because I think this message needs to be shared with more people and more often.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
And I actually saw on your Facebook page there the workshops that you're doing. Do you do those just here locally or all over Houston surrounding communities?
Mostly locally, just because being a chiropractor, we're stuck to that one position. We do train other chiropractors. I do seminars at Parker University in Dallas. Life University in Atlanta.
They just worked the rodeo?
Yeah, I was part of I'm on the sports medicine committee on the Houston Rodeo. We just finished that on Saturday.
For all the bull riders.
I guess somebody gets off a bull and like, hey man, I hurt myself.
Yeah, we work side by side with athletic trainers, massage therapists, orthopedic surgeons, emergency medical doctors, and you'd be amazed at how many of those athletes utilize chiropractic. And it wasn't that for them, I didn't have to explain, this is what chiropractic is, you should get adjusted.
They're like, I want it.
They come through the door, they were like, oh, there's a chiropractor here, can you please adjust me? You know? So they know the benefit of it. And hey, you look at all the athletic teams right now, sports teams like the Texans and Dallas Cowboys. I mean, every professional sports athletic team has a chiropractor on their staff now.
Really?
Yeah. And
it's really good for you. Cool. That's what people don't realize.
They find they get injured less. They function better. They're top notch. And those guys are always looking for a little edge, right?
Yeah,
so if your body's working better, you're able to perform better. That's a paycheck right there for them.
Flopped around by a bull more.
That's right. The bull riders, they can ride another bull.
So see, like, you go.
So you said that you've been a chiropractor for about 11, 12 years. Is that correct?
11 years, yep.
Now, what made you get into this field of study?
Oh, I'm glad you asked me that. So I was a teenager. 16 years old, I started having lower back pain.
Okay.
We knew nothing about chiropractic. I was taking over-the-counter pain meds, you know, Tylenol, Advil, ibuprofen, all of those things. My dad was a high school basketball coach, and I was trying to play basketball at the same time. I was having this horrible back pain. It just kept getting worse. So I would basically just take a bunch of pills before practice, try to make it through.
Oh, man.
It was miserable.
That's what everyone does.
Yeah, so my parents finally took me to a medical doctor, and they gave me anti-inflammatories, muscle relaxers, right? So I would take one of those before practice or before a game, and it just kept getting worse. In fact, it started shooting down my legs, and I would move in these certain positions. It would just send shocking pains down my legs.
Oh, yes.
I remember one night I actually woke up spasming. My body went into spasms. I was screaming. My parents took me to the emergency room. We did imaging, x-rays. I think they probably did an MRI or something, and I left with stronger pain meds, anti-inflammatories,
it's just a little
muscle
something
relaxers.
That's usually what they do, too.
That's it.
Oh, it's not working.
And that's what I hated. It's like you should care about your patients. You should want them to heal naturally if possible.
And I'm sure they had good intent, and they gave us a referral to a neurosurgeon, right? They didn't know what to do, but go to a neurologist, have them look at you. But some family members at that time were having really good results going to a local chiropractor in my hometown. And so they said, you should take Tabor to the chiropractor, just have him check him. Just have him check him. So I thought that sounded a lot better than surgery anyway.
Yeah.
And even though I didn't know what all I was getting into, I went, and I'll never forget, that chiropractor took his own x-rays. He showed me an area in the bottom of my spine, down by my tailbone, that had shifted so far out of alignment it caused a stress fracture.
Oh.
They call it the big term is a spondylitic spondylolisthesis. Of course, he didn't talk like that. He didn't tell me that when I was 16 years old, but I found out later in chiropractic school that's what I have in my lower back. He told me, he said, you know, I've treated cases like this. They've improved. It doesn't go away overnight, but I think we can help you. We'll strengthen the area. We'll start adjustments. It sounded very hopeful, and so I did. And I went to that chiropractor every other morning before school. I never missed a visit. And he was right. It didn't go away overnight, but within 2 or 3 months, I was strong. I was healthy. I was just a normal 16-year-old kid.
And take pills.
Yeah, I was off all meds.
How long was the treatment for you going and seeing this chiropractor?
So I went 3 times a week for about 3 months. And each treatment didn't take very long. It was like 10, 15 minutes while I was there.
I've been in there, and I'm in and out 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. Right. So I played basketball. I got to play college basketball. Things I would never have done if it wasn't for chiropractor. And I thought, who wouldn't want to be a chiropractor?
Yeah.
I want to change people's life.
Greatest thing ever.
It saved your life. Now you're
like for
helped
me,
your life.
With my scoliosis, I was told by doctors that I would have to have surgery to get it fixed.
Oh wow.
And they were always like, "Oh no, nothing else will work besides surgery." And then I was always like, no. Finally went to him and corrected it.
Wow. And you don't have any more pains or anything,
no,
huh?
I never do.
Man, look at that.
Isn't that
that's
cool?
Odd. Changing people's lives, helping people, right?
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yeah. So where exactly are you located, Tabor, if you don't mind me asking?
So we're located Jones Road and Mills. But I always tell people, if you're listening, you're not in our area, call our office. We'll find a good chiropractor in your local area for you.
Okay.
For me, it's more about getting people underneath chiropractic care. That's more important than getting you in my particular office.
And that's good, because there's some that are like selfish, where they just want to keep billing you. Oh, let me just put you on the table and we'll send the shocks. They don't care about actual adjustments.
Sure.
What is the contact number there at your office, or a website where people can reach you, contact you?
Yeah, our number is 281-664-2250, and the website is purelifefamilywellness.com.
Awesome. So now, after you did the treatment and you went into school and you became a chiropractor, I mean, you have all of these different cases. What is some of the worst cases that you've had? I mean, because I remember being a young teenager and being in a car accident, going to a chiropractor.
Yeah.
Because I was in a wheelchair. The accident was so bad. I was in a wheelchair for about 2 months.
Yeah.
But the person that I was seeing said, you know what? It's not working what we're doing for you. You need to go to a chiropractor.
Right.
And within maybe 2 or 3 weeks, I was up and walking on crutches. I was able to at least stand, right?
Sure.
So what are some of the worst cases that you've seen?
So, I mean, your case that's an amazing story right there. And first I'll say that, emergency medicine, medical medicine is absolutely necessary in a lot of those cases. I mean, people, they save lives. And then once you've gone through what the medical system can do for you, if you're in a car accident, absolutely you need to be examined. You need to make sure that you go to that type of doctor. But then to get you strong, healthy, well rehabbed, that's what I think, that's where chiropractic really shines. And we have had a lot of people who have been through car accidents, very injured. After they got out of the hospital, they were able to start our programs for rehabbing, strengthening those areas. But like I said, we've even had little guys, little babies with things like colic, or ear infections or those types of things, and they just want to improve that little guy's health, so they'll get their spine checked and get adjusted, and those things improve. As far as major serious cases, the little boy with seizures, that was a big one. He got off meds. His mom didn't like giving him the meds because he just was not himself, right? I mean, totally changes your personality. But at the same time, you don't want him to have seizures.
Of course.
I'm not saying that we treat seizures, but I'm saying adjustments allowed his little body to heal.
Yeah, and may be able to prevent it.
Correct.
Yes.
And so his body healed. He doesn't have to take meds anymore.
That's
He's
awesome,
not having
man.
those things
That's a
anymore.
great story.
Yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
That's what we try to do, no matter what the case, no matter what the symptom, we're looking to the spine. And if there's areas of what we call subluxation, that's a big technical term for misalignment or lack of motion or something abnormal going on in the spine, then we want to develop a plan to correct those areas. And when we do that, the body has just an amazing ability. We take it for granted, right?
Yeah.
We don't realize my heart's beating right now, my lungs are breathing. I don't have to consciously think about that. The food I ate for breakfast, my brain's digesting that, taking those nutrients to all my cells.
Yep.
So that intelligence has to work properly, and that has to flow through your nervous system. If we see a damaged spine, then we know that the body's not going to be functioning.
It's not going to function right, yeah.
Right? Yeah. So if we can help to repair that, to correct that, we know the body's going to heal the way it's designed to.
Yeah. Man, that's awesome, man. I'm just really taken back by all of this stuff that you're sharing with us right now because, like I said earlier, my son has cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
He's 3 years old. He's in a wheelchair. He has muscle tension between his legs, and the doctors are talking about putting him, whenever he turns 4, into surgery, an SDR surgery. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it has something to do with the lower back.
Right.
And he'll have to go to rehab for I guess a few months, at least a year, to learn how to stand up and walk again, or learn to walk. But this very well may be something that I, consider, because
look into,
rather than him taking these meds, it could be definitely something that we do for him. And
what I would suggest is that we work with his medical doctors to make sure he gets the absolute best care. So from my family, I have little twin 4-year-olds, and one of them was born with some pretty severe heart defects. And I thank God for the pediatric surgeons that were able. He had open heart surgery when he was 1.
Oh wow!
They corrected his heart. We go to a cardiologist every 6 months for a checkup. Mm-hmm. He's doing great because of the medical system that they're experts in those areas, right?
Yes.
So the surgery that your son may need, or the medication that he may take, may be absolutely necessary, but there may be something that chiropractic could play a role in improving as well, and just help him to improve his quality of life and health and strength, and maybe even help him go through some of that stuff a lot easier.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Now, really quick before we hit a commercial, Mr. Smith or Dr. Smith, if you would, share your contact number again and your website or an email address where people can contact you if they need treatment.
Yeah, we'd love to hear from you. Phone number is 281-664-2250, and our website is purelifefamilywellness.com.
Great. Okay, well, thank you again, Dr. Tabor, for being here with us. We had a great time.
Pleasure.
I'm going to have to go get my back cracked a couple of times probably. I'm sure I'm out of alignment. But everybody, we're going to go into a quick commercial break, so don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Looking to buy or sell a home in the Springer Woodlands area? Well, look no further. The Patty and Mario Torres Team Realtors is the way to go. This great couple is the best team in town. If you need someone who knows the housing market and can get you the best deal, they have a unique sales system that can get you in a home today.
They can be contacted by phone at 832-969-8254 or 832-401-2959. Visit them online at www.pattyandmario.com. Remember, ask for patio.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Hey, have you heard? First Street Tattoo and Art Studio is now open at their new business location at 19333 Highway 59 North, Suite 105 in Humble, Texas. This 8,346 square foot building is one of the largest of its kind, with 3 floors full of tattoo artists, an art studio with classes for people with creative talent who are wanting to express themselves by changing perspectives in the art tattoo industry. This location is family oriented and caters to all ages from adults to children. If you need some new ink or new perspective on art, stop by at First Street Tattoo and Art Studio Monday through Thursday from 12 to close. On the weekend from 12 to 1 a.m.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
This E.L. Crane of Real Estate U here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on 91.1 FM The Boss. Remember, that's Real Estate U. Insightful, informative, and a little humor tossed in. Real Estate U, listening live, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. each and every Saturday at 91.1 The Boss.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We are KNLY 91.1 FM, a multimedia station where you can completely interact with our live shows. There's no excuse because you can watch or hear us, love, like us, and share our live feeds. We are where you are. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at KNLY 91.1 FM. RadioTheBoss.com.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, to the Daily Buzz Radio Show with Trey and Taylor. We want to talk about really quick, because we've been here in the past with the Daily Buzz Radio Show. We've been focusing on a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs, things of that nature. And now that me and Taylor have taken over as hosts of the show, we want to do things a little bit differently. So we plan on changing the program a little bit, maybe doing some different formatting.
And we want to hit the community more than just businesses. We want to go more in depth with our people.
Of course. So, and that was pretty much the reason for our, at the beginning of the segment, we were talking about news. We talked about music. So at this part of the segment, we will be talking about sports. And of course, I'm a big sports fan. I'm sure a lot of you out there watching are sports fans. But over the weekend, actually on Sunday, and I wanted to cover this yesterday, the Houston Rockets, they played, I believe it was the Minnesota Timberwolves, and they actually beat them 117-102, and they broke a franchise record in the third quarter. They'd scored 43 points in the third quarter with a high of 10 3-pointers in that third quarter. So definitely wanted to talk about that. But also they have a game tomorrow, actually it's today at 6:30 against the Atlanta Hawks. So y'all be sure to watch that and catch in, James Harden, Chris Paul. We got a lot of good players that are looking to finally, get this chemistry going and see if maybe we can make it to the playoffs this year. As well as our Houston Astros. They're in their spring training. We're 9 days away from the grand opening, or opening day there at Minute Maid Park. So if you're a big Astros baseball fan, be sure to tune in. They have a game tomorrow against the New York Yankees. That'll be, I think it's 12:05 Central Standard Time and 1:05 Eastern Standard Time. So if y'all are big sports fans, be sure to, go ahead and support our hometown teams. But here coming up in the next months or so, we want to start getting very involved, like Taylor was saying, whether it be sporting events, music events,
schooling events.
What's that?
Like schools, anything.
Yeah, just anything all across town. It doesn't necessarily have to be here in the Woodlands. You can be in the Houston area, South Houston, Southwest area, Pearland, Alvin, Galveston. It doesn't matter. We are trying to get involved with as many people as we can. If you're in the Conroe area watching, Willis, Huntsville, our coverage goes in quite a few places. If you're out Lake Livingston, Porter, Cut and Shoot, our signal covers quite a bit, especially with us being a multimedia radio station. All of our shows are streamed live on our website.
Everywhere.
Exactly. If you have an Alexa, be sure to tell Alexa, hey, I want to listen to KNOY 91.1 FM, The Boss. We're on there. We have our downloadable app.
Roku.
Yeah, we have.
You can watch us at home.
Yeah, you can download the app on Roku TV. Tune in. There's so many different aspects and avenues that we are touching base on that a lot of people don't really know about. For instance, Instagram, right? The Daily Buzz Radio Show. We have an Instagram. So if you hashtag the Daily Buzz Radio Show,
KNOY 91.1.
Yeah, you can hashtag 91.1 FM The Boss. You'll see me and Taylor on there. Our guests, we post our daily guest pictures, photos that we take with them. Yeah, we have YouTube. So there's just so many different things that we offer, even with our clients or our customers that we're bringing that have their own businesses. For instance, Dr. Smith here, and he was like, man, this is my first time on radio. A lot of people literally don't know all of the stuff that we offer our clients and customers. So if you have a business or you're from the local community area and want to get on air, be sure to contact Taylor or myself. You can reach us on Facebook or on KNOY 91.1 FM The Boss. It's Facebook, Instagram. I mean, we're very responsive as to whenever people send us questions or want to be a part. If you're a music artist and maybe want to get your music out on air,
come on and talk to us.
That's definitely something that we can talk about. We've had live bands previously within the last week or two. They come and play acoustic sets. I think one of our audio engineers, Felipe, he was here from another country. He was in here and installing some plugins to where people can actually plug in their XLR cable into their amp, or their amp into their electric guitar. So there's a lot of cool things that we can offer here. So if you feel like you need to be on the radio, feel free to give me a shout. My number is
definitely a place for you.
Yeah, my number is 337-438-8274. I'd love to talk to you. Maybe see if we can get you on air. For instance, like my buddy Sean from Tacos and Low Places. He's going to be out this weekend at my son's event. It's actually at 310 North Street in Houston, Texas. It's at the Raven Tower. If you're part of the biker community, I'd love to see y'all out there. Dr. Smith, I'd love to see you out there. It's going to be a kid-friendly event. There's going to be a lot of bikers. I know a lot of biker clubs and friends that ride bikes, Harleys, things of that nature. Taylor, you as well. You can bring Connor out
with my son.
Yeah, so I'm trying to work on maybe getting some things for the kiddos. Maybe like a little shaved ice truck, or maybe a bounce house or something like that, or cotton candy machine, or maybe some face painting.
Trying to have some crazy kids running around.
I want to have some cool stuff, and have everybody involved, bring all the family and communities together, for a good cause, because proceeds from the event and whatever money that I make and money being donated, I'm going to start a nonprofit organization in my son's name to help other children and other adults that might have cerebral palsy, or a worse case of it, because he only has spastic dysplasia where his legs aren't functional. But there are some bad cases out there, and I really think that we need to get the word out and be able to help those children or those families that might need help, whether it be financially or through medical expenses, things of that nature, if they need therapy. So I just wanted to make sure I get the word out on that, for sure. But I mean, like I said, if you want to be a part of the radio station, we'd love to have you. It doesn't matter what type of business you have. You can contact Taylor through email. Her email is
knly.taylor@gmail.com.
And mine's knly.tre@gmail.com. Or you can call me to my cell phone number. Message me on Facebook, Trey Sambera, Taylor Samuel. You can message her. You can message us on Facebook. Like I said, we're very responsive. We're looking to maybe grow this radio station into something that it hasn't been before. So maybe, if you're a sports athlete, if you are, a local business owner, really, and, with spring and summer coming up, I was wanting to reach out to the water park out here, the Hangar 9, the wave park that they got out there, because I think that would be cool for us to maybe go do a live show out there. Ooh. Have some wakeboarding going on, that'd be pretty awesome, right? So if you're extreme sports too, we don't care, right? We want everybody involved. And because we are a fusion radio station and play all of the different types of genres, it allows us to maybe market and demograph to different types of nationalities and people, because other regular radio stations,
we're not for one, we're for all.
Yeah, exactly. It's a one and all type of deal, right? Other radio stations, they only demographic and play one type of music. As to us, we play top 40s, pop, country, rock. We play Latin music,
classic music.
We play, we play all the great classics. I think last week on Friday I was listening to Elvis. I was like, okay, cool,
nice.
And you don't expect it, but it's still cool, right?
It's fun. It gives you variety, and variety is a good thing to have in your life.
Well, being a business owner, people need variety, right? You want to have everybody come to your business. You don't want to just
certain people.
Yeah, exactly.
You want everyone.
You help the community. You help the people. It's all about giving back. And if that's what we can do, that's what we're here for, right? But other than that, what about the wristbands that we still have? How can people get that for the Southern Star Brewery?
This post if you would like. You can get entered into the raffle for winning the 6. We have 6 different wristbands.
Yeah, and that's
6 winners right there.
Yeah, and the event is this Friday at Southern Star Brewery.
Connor, Texas.
They're having a live, actually 2 rock bands out there, right?
Yeah, Hold On Hollywood and Awaken the Giant. They're both going to be playing acoustic sets.
Yeah, so if you want a wristband, be sure to reach out to us.
brewery wristband, so you can get you some beer.
Yeah, I think and these wristbands, the 6 that we do have that we're trying to give away, we're the only people that have them. So I don't know how many other they've given out.
Nope,
to be honest,
it's just us.
Yeah, it's just the 6, right? Mm-hmm. So these people, there'll only be 6 people walking around with the red wristband, but
you can keep going to get beer until you're cut off.
Yeah, they'll have open house, or open bar all night. And I actually went to Southern Star Brewery on this past Friday. I wasn't able to go inside because I had my children in the vehicle, but I wanted to see Sean at Tacos and Low Places. Thank you again, Sean, and to y'all's family for coming out. I appreciate it. But we definitely need to get out there because you're thinking about putting on an event, right?
Yeah.
And what is the event called? What is it?
That will be to be determined.
It'll be to be determined, right? It's still be. It's a tongue twister for her and for me, right?
Determined.
But no, we're looking to have.
We're not releasing details on that yet.
We're looking to coordinate and have an event there at Southern Star with Keith and Dave over there for the April mid time, and it's going to be a cool event. And it's going to be a wellness event. Maybe we can invite him out, right? Because We'll have the people with the oils and all that type of stuff, the rubbing
the
oils.
CBDs and stuff.
Yeah, so I definitely want to get as many people out there as possible. We're still in putting it together and trying to coordinate it, but it for sure should happen. I believe it's a great thing. It's a great cause. We're helping people, and at the same time bringing the community together. And like I said, that's what it's all about. Yeah. And so with that being said, I mean, I don't know if I have any more announcements.
But we will see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah,
we'll be on our show.
Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow. We actually will have a Ravenue Country Club out tomorrow and Clean Canvas. They are a laser tattoo removal place. Yeah, so
for your tattoo mistakes.
I was actually thinking about getting some tattoo removal a while back, but now that they're coming on, we'll see if they can do a in-house surgery or something, right?
Just
get some sandpaper and scratch it off.
All right, bye. Well, we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Thank you for watching
y'all. Y'all have a nice day.